Welcome fans of the 14. Today we are travelling to the Leeds area as requested by Bailey Robinson. Leeds, Yorkshire derives its name from Lloydis, which was anciently a forested region of the Celtic kingdom of Elmet. As with any large city with ancient roots, the area is bristling with stories of folklore, ghosts and supernatural happenings. The Calls is the name of a street and surrounding area on the banks of the River Aire, now in the city centre. During the Industrial Revolution, it was a dark and dank place, with mills, warehouses and wharfs towering over the warren-like passages and streets. Legend has it that between two buildings there used to be a long dark staircase that ran down from the street to the river, the last of the steps disappearing beneath the gloomy waters. The story goes, a girl named Jenny White, devastated after her husband left, walked down the stairs straight into the depths of the murky ice-cold water where she drowned. The steps thereafter became known locally as Jenny White's Hole. Now, as a rather large train nerd, I can never resist a supernatural railway story, which brings us to our next destination, the Middleton Railway. The Middleton Railway lays claim to being the oldest continuously operated railway in the world, its first incarnation from 1758 being as a wooden-railed horse-drawn wagonway. Quite a title, I think you would agree. Originally built to carry coal from Middleton Pit to the Staith at Casson Close, Leeds, it is now a heritage railway, running a variety of standard gauge locomotives, both steam and diesel. In early December 1821, a man by the name of David Brooke was walking home from work along the track. It was dark and a heavy sleet and a strong wind had set in. Likely due to the weather conditions and poor visibility, David failed to see an approaching train, whereupon he was struck and killed instantly. He left behind a wife and two daughters. Tragically, according to local legend, his wife and daughters were no longer able to support themselves after his death. After being evicted from their home, they ended up in a poorhouse. His daughters both died only a few years later, in 1823, during a tuberculosis outbreak. Witnesses have reported seeing the apparition of a man, described as wearing a thick winter coat, walking along the tracks. Interestingly, his arm is raised to his face, as if shielding his eyes from the weather. Although it's not exactly clear where David was killed, it seems his ghost may haunt different parts of the railway. One witness, Heather, said the following of her sighting. "I saw this ghost in the 1980s. I was sat on a hill just above a tunnel when my boyfriend and I saw a tall man in a thick coat and top hat walk into the tunnel. He was dressed a bit oddly but appeared human. I was sure he was just a normal guy. We watched to see him come out of the tunnel, but he never did. I was having a bet that he had on a top hat, and my boyfriend said it was just a normal hat. We watched both entrances. When he did not come out, we walked into the tunnel, and he was not in there. It was a full moon and you could see everything. It spooked me out. I would never go back there after dark again."